Hi, I'm Sari Sudhakar and this is my list of top 100 films to see for their breathtaking cinematography. It's a list made for filmmakers and cinematographers by a filmmaker. Most people, even filmmakers who should know better, have the erroneous notion that cinematography is all about pretty pictures. Not true. Cinematography has multiple disciplines. Truly great cinematography is also pioneering and advances the art and craft of filmmaking. If you're interested in my definition of cinematography, I'll link to it below. The movies I picked are based on 4 criteria. 1. Film lighting artistry. That's pretty much obvious, but what if there's no artificial lighting? In that case, I consider natural lighting, practicals, and exposure. Number 2. Camera angles artistry. In cinematography, composition is the art of framing multiple shots that need to be combined as a coherent whole. Most times these shots are from different angles. Sometimes it's just a fixed angle, sometimes there's motion too. Finding the right angle is hard. Finding it consistently over an entire film is genius. A perfect score in this category signifies a film broke new ground in composition, camera angles, and blocking. Third, camera movement artistry. When you add camera movement, things get really tricky. To paraphrase Orson Welles in gender-neutral terms, that's what separates the greats from the pretenders. To get a perfect score, a film must advance the art or craft of camera motion. In other words, every frame of painting, even when it moves. What if there's no camera movement? The rating reflects camera angles artistry. After all, restraint is much the hallmark of art as abandon. Finally, 4. Color design artistry. Attention paid to the color palette pays off with a more coherent world and mood. Why must it not be rewarded? What if there's no color? A significant portion of great cinematography is in black and white. One can approach this from 2 perspectives. Either one assumes that filming in color is tougher, because the added element of color makes everything harder. On the other hand, you can assume that black and white has its own language, and it must be treated on par with color. I averaged the scores of the other 3 categories, and that's what black and white films get under the color category. Strangely, it doesn't lead to unexpected results. A more direct comparison is impossible anyway. If there's a tie for a particular spot, I give the year the preference. And among the 4 disciplines, I value camera movement because when you move the camera, lighting becomes more complicated, camera angles become harder to pull off, and color needs to be perfect. So this is my list. I hope you like it. If it's moving too fast, check the link in the description for the written version. If your favorite film isn't on this list, let us know in the comments below so others can benefit from your suggestion. Here we go, counting down from 100 to 1.